What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Elude Stalwart playing World of Warcraft Classic. Today we're going to be running on Stalwart. He's our level 28 Paladin. He's Protection spec, and he's got Guild Tabard. You see that? We're on the Incendious PvP server, and without further ado, we'll get some gameplay in before today's breaking news scheduled maintenance on Tuesday today at 7 a.m. PDT. And available within the next hour during this gameplay, blah blah blah. Additional authentication maintenance may take place. So they're talking about authentication maintenance also taking place tomorrow. So even tomorrow gameplay may be affected as far as login is concerned. It says if you're already logged in though, you may be unaffected. So be careful tomorrow. Log in and stay logged in, I guess. But yeah, without further ado, we'll go ahead and log in here. Did you know that spending your talent points carefully... Did you know that if you spend your points carefully, as once your talents are chosen, you must spend gold to unlearn them? Spend your talent points carefully, as once your talents are chosen, you must spend gold to unlearn them. Yeah, so this is really important, especially if you're like... not sure what spec you're gonna roll and you're just like slapping talents in and you're not sure if that's what you're gonna stick with, because every time you go back and respec, it incrementally increases, I think by increments of 5. So your first respec is 5 gold, your second respec is 10 gold, and then your third respec is 15 gold, and it keeps on going all the way up to 50, and then it's 50 gold every time you respec. I believe that's the case. I think it goes up to 50. I don't know. I haven't hit that threshold in so long. But you gotta be making bank if you're gonna be respecing often like that. I really like this. What is this? Our quest logs tracking many quests. I don't mind that at all. Let's see. Toggle anchors, objective frame. Let's put that up here. Look at this. Very nice. Lock. Very good. Okay. So today we have a guild tabard.
Excellent.
Stalwart is now part of a guild that's called the Stalwart Vanguard. Yesterday I ran around creating it. I had to get guild signatures. I ran around the newbie zone out here in Dun Moreau, and just any lowbie ungilded person I saw while I was out there herbing, I just asked if they would join my guild. And yeah, so we got some people joining the guild. We got this level 8 hunter was one of the people that joined the guild. So yeah, this is a great thing. This is a great day. We now have the Stalwart Vanguard. Yo, MC. How's it going? Silk bags. Let's go to container. Let's go to silk. Small silk packs are 30 silver a pop. Do we have any auctions? There's no auctions that have sold. You got bags yet?
You got my attention.
You got my attention? We got some 6-slot bags here. Here's 2 6-slot bags. We could probably give those to MC. And I'm gonna post these. I don't know if I want to do that just yet. Let me keep these in the bank and I'll post those later. I need to run around in quest. It took me a lot of gold to get to the point to where I could actually purchase the guild. So I'm hoping I can run around today and get that gold back. And maybe at some point I'll post these auctions here. And that'll make us some more gold.
Watch your back.
I'm thinking about just going out and farming those raptors. We hit level 28 yesterday, which allowed us to put another talent point into precision. So now we have 3% chance to hit with our weapons. So that's 3% hit rating. And you can see that reflected right here in our melee enhancements. Melee hit 3%. That's very nice. And yeah. We had some add-ons update, so you can kind of see that stuff going on here. A little bit of the UI has changed. For example, we got some overlap here down at the bottom for our character screen. I think I'm gonna just run out and start doing the stuff. But first, I need to cook off some of this raptor eggs that I have currently and vendor trash some things. Here's a pie vendor.
Would you like to purchase something?
I would like to sell something if that's okay. There's a couple of those. Cornbread we don't need. I would prefer to sell these items. Mutton chop there. Melon juice there. The rest of these are kind of useful. I should probably try to auction those. I was just at my bank. I could have deposited them. Also, whenever I fly in, I'll mail them off to the bank tune. That's a good idea, actually. Alright, so curiously tasty omelet. We need 7 hot spices for that. 7. Create those. I don't think there's anything else we can cook. Yeah, that's it. Stormwind seasoning herbs. These are the only thing that we need those for are to cook our it's like the wolf recipe, seasoned wolf kebabs. And we're not currently farming the seasoned wolf kebabs, so I think I could just vendor this. And we got some omelets for our grind, so we're good on that. And yeah, we're gonna fly out. We're gonna fly out. And when we land, we'll hit the mailbox out and we'll mail off all of the leather that we're gonna have.
No.
You need the ride. Alright, let's go to Wetlands. We're gonna begin tracking XP just so I don't forget. That way we get an idea of what level. Also, we're going to track herbs because for whatever reason we're not tracking herbs. There were a lot of updates to the add-ons today. I went ahead and downloaded those before we started. And I want to make these buttons even. Alright, let's see. Tell me when. I can get me a tell me when thing going here. Let's put these right here. Yeah? Right in the middle? That'd be a good spot for them. Maybe I could center it just like so. We want what? We want buffs. Let's do buffs. The first one, we want what is this? Profiles? Nah, icon. There we go. Enable. We want to check buffs. Buff, debuff. What to track? Blessing of Wisdom. Our Blessing of Wisdom here is item ID 19850. So we need this one. Or I also want to check if it has Blessing of Might. So Blessing of Might is item ID 19835. Blessing of Might. 85. 35? 19835. So this one here. So who to watch? Player, that's me. Buff, got it. Only castable by me. Any present. Let's say if they're absent. If all are absent. I think that's good. I think if it's absent, it should show me. Yeah. So now we got that blessing. Now, if we hit that, it should go there, and then once it's gone again, we can say, hey, put that back on. Also, I wanted to make sure that it's not displayed if I have might. Awesome. So if I'm missing my blessing, it'll tell me. And what's cool about that is, usually I bless myself, and then I bless everybody else. And that tells me whether or not, like, if I see my buff gone, that tells me it's likely other people need their rebuff whenever mine goes down, because it's all a 5-minute timer. So yeah, that's just a very simple little tell me when, just to track a buff that goes down quite frequently. Stockade. I've had tell me when all this time, but have never just sat down and configured it. So yeah. Alright, I'll just send these bags to Stockade. Actually, let's send them to Himsey. Maybe he'll need them. That's everything, I think. Yeah. And then Himsey. That's our guildie there. He didn't say he needed bags, but there's some bags for Himsey. He'll get those in about an hour. He's left the guild right after I sent him the bags. Damn. I may have triggered his social anxiety. A lot of these people that signed, I just ran by and they signed it as I was spamming them. And I'm appreciative for that. And I think if I'm gonna recruit and build up this guild, it's really just gonna be from people that I'm running with, and that's probably gonna happen a lot more whenever World PvP drops, and we see some good players out there that we're interacting with, and maybe even dungeon runners. Like if we see some good people that we're running dungeons with, and we happen to be like at the same level very often. It's my hope that we'll go out there and make a good name for ourselves. We'll just get recruits that way by being in the Stalwart Vanguard Guild and always playing at a very high level. So we'll see how that works out as time progresses. But I'm definitely gonna put myself out there as often as I can and try to represent, you know. And then also, like, anybody that's part of the stream community, if they start playing and join our server here, then we'll have people that will actually be running with here, joining our guild, our good old guild. Alright, the XP tracker's going. We should level in 1.5 hours according to this, but once we get on our grind, I think that'll increase a little bit faster. So of the missions that we have here, wolves at our heels, we most likely are not going to be doing. Same with the Duskwood ones. Red Ridge Mountains also we may not be doing. We do need to hit up Nomer again, but I think we need to be another level higher than we are right now, because Nomer is level 29 and above. It's my hope that I can hit 30 today, because at level 30 I get some really cool paladin stuff. The Color of Blood, we could actually run Stockades and get 40 silver from the bandanas there. Plus Stockades has I think some trash drops that are pretty nice. So maybe at some point we'll run Stockades. Oh, there's just one ring actually. Oh, and some bracers, some decent bracers from Stockades. I don't know if I'd go for, yeah, I wouldn't go for the dagger or anything else. So maybe a Stockades. And then I think for the most part we'll be just focusing on Wetlands. She'll start you on your Kalmador adventure. This looks like a quest that sends us over to the other continent. Tramping Paws, Gnolls. This is to kill Gnolls. We'll wait on that as well. I wonder where this flagon of Dwarven Honeymead comes from. Rare dragons, dragons controlled by orcs, we didn't stand a chance. Burn sunk here in the coast. Side survivor port vessel. Oh, my head hammers and pows. I'll need a fresh drink to get a handle on this hangover to continue my tale. I think this is bought from an inn or something. But I seem to always carry this with me but never complete it because I just don't know where. And I never look it up. I guess I could look it up now while I'm in transit here. So let's do that. I'll just finally find out where this comes from. Okay, so we're looking for a classic WoW head. Flagon of Dwarven Honey Mead. A strong alcoholic beverage sold by Stormwind, Elwyn Forest, Wetlands. So the innkeeper in Wetlands actually sells that. So it's just a matter of heading into the inn in Wetlands and buying it from the innkeeper. I think he's the guy that's laying all jacked up out of the, I don't know what you'd call it, the main building, City Hall or whatever.
I can't cast that yet.
There's a res sickness rogue there about to get messed up from this dragon raider. Oh, this is interesting. I went in the interface options, and not only did I make the damage that I receive arc, but I also added dodge, block, and parry, so you can kind of see more actively see the mitigation that I'm able to do as a tank. So as a tank, I mean, the damage meter is relevant if you're a DPS, but what's more relevant when you're tanking is how well you can dodge, block, and parry. So I got that being calculated here. Misses as well. And this is all based off of my defense rating. Got my block activated. Parry. Parry's nice because... Oh shit! What's up, Pink Rose? Ree! Good morning. Oh god. It's not displaying up here, is it? What the hell? Oh, it keeps going. Powering up. Whee! I wonder why it's not showing like it should be. Oh god. Activity feed. Let's see. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. Cow song. How you doing today, Pink Rose? Grass. And look, our Tell Me When saying we're missing our buff. Put that on. Good, thank you. How's you? I'm doing well. I just wanted to get some gameplay in before the servers went down. There's going to be maintenance today, so we'll get a good hour or two in, I think, and then the servers will go down for maintenance. It said it's just an hour, so it should be up within like 15 minutes or so. Look, I got our blocks and parries and misses being tracked now, so it shows how uber of a tank I am. We had somebody leave the guild this morning. We're losing guildies. We're hemorrhaging. Oh god, I can't believe people are leaving. Ree. There it is, it's showing now. I love that emote. Powering up. It just keeps going though. That's the only really painful thing about it. Oh, look at that block. Feels good. Yeah, in your interface options, you can enable this scrolling combat text. You can track your dodge, blocks, and parries. It's very sexy. Block, block, parry, block. Yes. Block. Every time you see a block, they're taking damage from my shield spike. Feels good. I thought I looted that one. I guess I didn't. I'm gonna eat my buff food. I'm doing well though. I'm just waking up here, trying to get my my grind going. I actually didn't want to kill the orcs. I wanted to kill the raptors for whatever reason. Oh, okay. I started heading towards the question mark. That's what it was. I'll wait on that though. I'll wait till you get linked up here. I think if you're not online, I'm just gonna grind, and then if you're online, we can quest together. I mean, I don't know how interested you'd be in like grinding as well, though. We could also do that. You just wanted to hit up some old. Oh, that's something I always gotta remember. Because again, I forgot until my Tell Me When popped up that if I put Blessing of Freedom on myself, that counts as a blessing, just like Blessing of Might, Blessing of Wisdom, and Blessing of Protection, and Blessing of Salvation. So like, Blessing of Freedom will make me have to replace my Blessing of Wisdom. And that's not only true for myself, but anybody else that I throw them blessings on. They're all blessings. They all share the same, I guess, buff slot, buff type. But yeah, I was saying if you ever want to be on like just a good grind or whatever, we can farm gold and XP together outside of just questing or even just running dungeons. Pinkro says I won't be on till later. That's cool. No worries. I just wanted to get some gameplay in before the servers went down. So maintenance is at 8 p.m. PDT. I don't 8 a.m. PDT rather. I don't know how long that is from now or when that happens, but now we have these here. These are yellow quality. You don't mind grinding? Yeah, maybe we'll just do that. I remember I was actually thinking about this zone. I remember we used to run over here where these dragons were on Project Ascension, and I remember just long sessions of just farming mobs whenever we were on Project Ascension. It didn't seem to bother you then, so I figured maybe you'd probably just want to do some grinding. I know when we were linking up and we're trying to do quests and shit, there's a lot of running around just to turn in and then like go back and find the next area to quest in, and I think I'd prefer just running around killing stuff more than that. Because as long as you can find appropriately leveled mobs, I think that's better. You need gold. Yeah, me too. I'm trying to work my gold up from whenever we were making the guild. And I'm not too concerned about it because I know all of the sellable stuff, the stuff that can sell really well, I've sent to Stockade, and he has a ton of it sitting in his mailbox right now. So I most likely will be heading over and selling all that stuff on him. But I'm gonna wait until after the servers go down, because if I post anything up on the auction house now, it's like only gonna be up there for a few hours before the servers go down, and then it'll all get sent back to him, so he'll have to repost it. Alright, if we go right here, what's cool about these modeled screechers, they're green, so I'm gonna kill them quicker, but as they die, they let out a high-pitched screech calling for help, so I could pull in even more. This makes my AoE tanking a lot better. Now we're gonna use our health potion here. Let's move to concentration aura. Get a big heal off. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Ragaga. Yes. My stream has stopped 2 times now. You know, I may not be set up properly. I changed them settings that day whenever we were running. I think maybe I wasn't supposed to change those settings. The output downscaled resolution. I might need to fix that. What's weird is it showed I've been live for 25 minutes and I have no drop frames. So it looks like it's running smooth for me. Maybe I'll take it down and bring it back up with the settings that it was set to before. Or I can change out from one of those to the other one. Yeah, give me a minute. I'll do that right now. Just get out to the road where it's safe. Okay, so I'll be right back. I'm going to set that back to the way it was before. I'll just do the be right back screen. And be right back. I'm going to change my settings back to the way they were. Okay, we're back. Let's see if that helps. So what I did there, and this may even require me to do that little reset thing again, but instead of having it set to output scaled resolution or whatever on the what I had the output settings set to was rescaling output. I had that checkbox unchecked. And then in the video settings, I had output scaled resolution set to 1280 by 720. So what I did this time was I swapped them. I put the video settings to the normal base canvas resolution, 1920 by 1080. And this time I did check that rescale output option in the output settings. So let's see if that helps. Maybe the stream won't stop now. PogChamp. Thanks, Big Rose. Thanks for the read. I really like that one. Yes, block, Stalwart, block. Added benefit of farming these green mobs is I can dodge, block, and parry these a lot more. They've been going off about what layering has caused, or what layering is. Lion the Hunter says that he thinks layering is an exploit, and if you aren't using it, you're just handicapping yourself. So what he says is don't blame Blizz, or don't blame players for Blizz making it easier to level and people using it. You know what's interesting is I'm not interested in layering at all. I haven't used layering. Doesn't bother me that other people are. I'm still enjoying the game just the same as I would anyways. But like, to be honest, who cares? I still get to play Classic at the end of the day, you know? The only thing I'd really be concerned with is how often these servers go down because of them tweaking layering and people abusing layering and them like responding to it by taking the servers down. Like, that's the only thing that I'd be concerned with. But honestly, I don't know if that's the case or that's been the case, or if that even will be the case. Like, I'm not sure if that's what's happening every time the servers go down for maintenance or whatever. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm getting the classic experience I have paid for, and I'm content with that. There are plenty of hours of gameplay that have been going very well, so I'm happy. I'm just surprised it's always a topic of conversation is all. It's like, wow, people really care about this thing that does or does not affect them. I think everybody's just, it's like opinions, right? You know, the saying, opinions, everybody has them, but they always all stink.
I'm out of range.
Opinions are like assholes. Everyone has one, and they all stink. to give a... Oh man, come on now. Zero said laugh out loud. Yeah, we all know the old cliche. Ragaga. Even these level 24s are beating me up pretty bad. Like, I feel like if I'm fighting a level 24, I should be a lot more tanky. Of course, to be fair, I don't have a lot of hit points. All my gear is of the gorilla. Everywhere I could help it, I've got of the gorilla gear, which is pretty much just intellect and strength. And I give strength credit for how often I can dodge, or how often I can parry and block. Because the more strength that I have, point by point, will increase my block. It says increases the amount of damage that can be blocked, but not how often I block. So strength doesn't increase my block chance, but it does increase my block damage. Like how much damage I can actually mitigate with my block. And then strength is supposed to also affect your parry, but I don't see anything about that. Let's check out the stats themselves here. Parry increases your chance to parry. It doesn't say anything, it just says this is how much of a chance I have to parry. And then 5.56 block. I think this is just innate. Like I don't know of any way to affect that. One way to tell is if I go naked, if I take off all my gear, we'll see if this changes. So let's see. How can I just go naked though? I don't have an outfitter add-on, so we just have to drag it off individually. Alright, here we go. I know defense will affect dodge, block, and parry. Yeah, that definitely does. So we'll just take off everything that has strength and see how dodge, block, and parry is affected. Strength bracers. I also got an enchant for strength at an Iron Forge. Somebody was like, "Hey, I got an enchant here for strength to bracers. Would you like to let me put it on you?" And I was like, yeah. He's like, "You could tip me whatever you think is appropriate." Okay, so with no strength, I still have the same parry. So strength does not affect block or parry. The block or parry chance, I should say. But what does affect it, the one thing that can affect dodge and block chance, is defense. And you can see how much I lose whenever I take off all the defense items I have. Defense, defense. What else has defense? Chest. So with no defense, I'm at 492%. But whenever I start slapping on defense stuff, it goes from 492 up to 456. So you can see point by point, defense is just, that's the money maker as far as tanking is concerned. So every time I see defense, that's what I go out of my way to get. Now strength and intellect. Intellect has the benefit of, it says mana points and chance to score a critical hit with spells. So that affects my judgment, that affects my consecration. I'm not sure if consecration has a chance to crit, but I know it'll affect my crit heals. But I'll get point for point more consecration from intellect, and more mana for both my seals and judging. And then strength just affects how much I can block with my shield. So the more you can block with your shield, the better. And I'll show you when that goes off. You'll see that I block some attacks fully. That's because my strength is high enough to absorb all of the damage. And then you'll see some times whenever they're attacking me that my strength is only blocking like half or a certain percentage of the blow. And this is all important later on, because the higher you can get your dodge, block, and parry, the better chance you have of mitigating crushing blows. And a crushing blow, if you're curious what that is, go fight a mob that's red for you. You'll notice that you get crit sometimes, and then you'll notice sometimes you get close to getting one shot. It's those close to getting one shots that are the crushing blows. So right there I blocked 16 of that attack and only had to take 9 damage. So sometimes it's kind of like glancing blows with parries. Sometimes you can block but not block the entire attack. And your strength affects how much damage bleeds through after you block on those attacks. So if I had more strength, then I would only have to take, you know, instead of the 9 damage that I took there, if I had more strength, I could have taken just like 3 damage. So yeah. Uh-oh. Ragaga! Ragaga! Here it goes. Here goes the Ragaga. Ah! Yes. Dun, 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 dun. Not now that I have all this defense on. Thank you for the Ragaga, Pink Rose. Yeah, buddy. Feeling like a badass. What do we got over here? Is this a bruiseweed? Still can't get bruiseweed just yet. We need to get our flower picking up a little bit more. We're at 77. Added benefit of farming these mobs though is there's a couple briar thorn along the route, so we can grab that briar thorn. I want to get to the point with my tanking that I could just go in and pull like a group like this and be good. And that's gonna come with gear. As I level up, we'll have a little bit more chance of that happening. Fuck. I moved whenever I was trying to eat. I think you can put on an elixir while you eat. Yeah. So I'm still eating. I'm putting my health elixir on. Thanks Pink Rose for the elixirs of minor fortitude. Now we're well fed. Let's grab the lot of them. Come to me. Yeah. Now an important thing to note is when you're tanking a lot of mobs, you gotta keep them in front of you. So that way you can parry and block as much as possible. When I have 3 or more, I like to just save my mana for concentrations. Alright, we're gonna go concentration aura and flash light spam. Now we're hoping for our spell crit here. Oh god. We're falling behind on the hills. Oh god. Ooh. This might be it for us. Alright, bubble. Big heal. I was hoping for a band-aid there, but I didn't have any. Let's go back. Ragaga! Alright, so now we're at a point, there's 2 left. I'll just go righteousness spam. Conserving mana. And this guy is almost dead. Yeah! It's exciting, but it's rough. It's pretty rough. Yeah, that was close. Sad face, I didn't have any bandages. I can make 1, but I think I mailed off my band-aids to Stockade on accident. I should have actually just kept those silk cloth and created some. There we go. So the XP tracker says, at this rate I'll level in 2 hours. 2 hours, holy cow. I thought if I could just like AoE tank them, that my XP would be like faster. Doesn't seem to be the case. So I'm gonna try switching it up. Let's see if we can actually Ragaga them down with the 2-hander any faster to make that XP tracker go a little quicker. Of course, there has been quite a bit of downtime in between pulls. What we're trying to do here is eliminate that downtime. With these raptors specifically, if you kill the purple ones before you kill the blue ones, you don't have to worry about extras aggroing. 'Cause it's only the blue ones that actually screech at you. Give me that. Let's get that 2 hours down if we can. Get off me, ooze. Here comes that raptor. Didn't get the skin off. Ragaga! Some ooze here. We'll take the ooze down. Why am I all green glowy? Is that his attack? Strange. Let us continue our assault. Dun 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 dun. Is he gonna aggro? He's close. Come at me. Yep, he's coming. Waiting for the judging. At level 30 I get Seal Light. I'm judging Crusader currently. It increases the holy damage done, so every time my Seal Righteousness goes off, they're getting even more holy damage from that. When I get Seal Light, I'll be judging that. I'll replace that with my Crusader, and I will be even more tanky. Then AoE tanking gets a little bit nicer, because I can start out with the Seal Light and then go Seal Righteousness for damage. But then as the fight progresses, I can switch to Seal of Light for self-heals, and judging Seal of Light will also give me a chance to heal when they're attacked, kind of like Judgment of the Crusader here is. And then having Seal of Light active will also increase the chance that I get healed whenever I attack. So I'll have a lot of self-heals at that point. And I'm wondering how effective that's going to be. I remember it being pretty awesome in BC, but I don't know how it works in Vanilla Land. Zero Z has 59 gold coins. You're ranked 21 of 34 on the leaderboard. Very nice. Ooh, nice crit there. Yeah, ideally we'll have with this defense gear, boots, cloak, and chest. I would have something else in my bags to replace whenever I put on my my mace. Zero's played the slots. You got a Kappa, whatever that face is, and a PogChamp. And you lost 20 gold coins. For fuck's sake. Sad face. Rip. Rip Pink Rose's gambling addiction. Remember, I was only doing like 2 gold coins a slot, and it gave me like, was it like 100 or something as a reward? So you don't have to bet very much for the slot machines to be worth it. But you are right in betting more, because the more you bet, even the more that you get as a reward. So you're a pretty high risk taker there. I'm gonna go Wisdom just so I can try to keep the pools up. And I'm even not gonna go Crusader here. I'm just gonna let Righteousness run out. As Righteousness does run out though, I'll judge. Like, we got 6 seconds here, so I'll just judge that. We'll go Crusader. We'll let Crusader cruise for a while. For fuck's sake, fix this rigged game. I actually made it to where it's not rigged now. Now you should be able to pull ahead. Like, the more you play, the more you should have a chance of pulling ahead. Not to say that you would pull ahead because it is RNG, but I set it up to where you don't lose coins over time if you play. Like before, you definitely did lose coins over time when you played, but now you don't. Like now you have a chance of pulling ahead if you wanted. Remember, you got to put an S on points, so it's exclamation points with an S. You got 14 gold coins. Try just betting 2 at a time, see if you can get 2. Also, don't forget on your stream elements, you had it. What I forgot how expensive it was, like 100 gold coins to play the slot machine. That was kind of rough. Jazz Sack said, "Bye, Felicia." I wonder what happened. $1.92 hours to ding. I think if I could keep this up, I can make that even lower. Judge. Yeah, we got just him. Very nice. Look at that tabard though. You see that tabard? Look at this dude. This dude with the tabard. Looking like a badass. Ragaga! You don't stand a chance of beating me. Not now that I have a tabard. Yes, feels good. Feels very classic. And look, just MP5ing it up with our Blessing of Wisdoms got us up to the point to where we can almost switch back to attack power. Feels classic. Yes. These little oozes make a weird sound. Sounds like a weird electronic like buzz sound or something. Kind of weird. Did I mention it was weird? This channel uses stream elements. You can get a list of commands available to you by typing !commands to interact with the stream. The more you know. Come at me, modeled raptor. We'll judge that righteousness just because it was about to fall off. This is our, I think this is our farm grind. This is our farm mode here. We've found a nice little rotation with the farms. 8-Ball, is the slot machine rigged? 8-Ball says, who knows? Who knows, Pink Rose? Nobody knows. Trying to exploit my stream, Pink Rose, with your very specific questions. Who knows though? Who really knows? I'm gonna kill this slime and start working my way back up to the other raptors. But yeah, greens, that's the way to go when you're farming for sure. Ah damn, I should have went Crusader, but I didn't. That was on me. Reflex just told me to put righteousness back up. Zero said laugh out loud. I'm a cow, look at me. Let's see, I got Holy Light rank 2 here. This is an 81 to 96 heal. My flashlight rank 2 is better than that, so I actually want to put something a little down ranked from our rank 4. I'm thinking Holy Light rank 3. So that's 167 to 196. This is 322 to 368. This is 110 mana. That's 190 mana. And this is 50 mana. So this is the best. This is a moderate heal. And then we got our big one. Yes. Come to me. Use your gold coins for emotes. You can use the one now with Redeem Rakaga for an Ultra Instinct power up. Yeah, you see that? Those are called timers, Pink Rose. That's how people put those up. A lot of the times it'll be like, you'll see most streamers put something like, don't forget to subscribe, or don't forget to follow the stream if you like the stream. Also, hit the like button below. Re costs 10 gold coins. You only have 0. You've gambled it all away, Pink Rose. How, Lori? Here, I got you. I'll give you a re. 1, 2, 3, 4. You gambled them all away. There you go. Powering up.
Powering up.
Perfect. Perfection. Feels good. Feels re. Let's see, maces can go up to 145. We've already maxed our maces. That's nice. It's so nice. Powering up. Yeah, we're actually overcapping our mana, so I'm gonna get a little bit more active with judging just so we don't cap our mana. You never want to cap your mana. Not whenever you're on a grind. That's an inefficient use of your mana when it caps. It's kind of like a rogue. Like if you're in combat with a rogue and your energy caps, you're not roguing properly. But at the same time, you don't want to be running out of energy, so that's something else to consider. If you can use your mana to push more DPS, like maybe throw a consecration out, that's more ideal. And then you can MP5 that consecration mana back. I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. I'll just have to consecrate more often and keep my health topped off. Come up over here. Ragaga. We'll MP5 a little bit because we may need to concentrate over there. Of course, we do need to rebuff. So let's go ham like a sandwich on the next pull. And then we'll eat to get our health back so we can get our stamina buff. We only got 6 seconds of might. Alright, so I say Crusader on you. And concentrate on both of y'all. Now we're going to take a little bit of hit points worth of damage here. This is on purpose. That's just so we can eat to get our health back. And get our stamina buff at the same time so we can like 2 birds with 1 stone this. Yes. Die, ooze. Die. Yesterday, Pink Rose and I were running around here in Wetlands, and we encountered some horde scum. There was 2 warriors. One was a level 30, the other was a level 27, and a warlock, and the warlock was level 30. And we pretty much just spawn camped them. Like every time they'd revive, we'd go and kill them. To be fair, they killed us they killed me twice. I don't know if they killed Pink Rose at all. I think they may have got Pink Rose once or twice. But yeah, it was pretty fun. We had to have killed them like 5 or 6 times. And then they got to a point to where they just started spawning and running away from us. So that was pretty exciting. There was quite a bit of little PvP happening like that here at Wetlands yesterday. So yeah, we have already begun world PvPing. So it's pretty exciting. So exciting. I love you, babe. Have a good day.
You too.
Where's Alex? Dun 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 dun. Whack. We got our mana at about half right now. It looks like our XP tracker is being pretty accurate at the moment. The more kills you log, we've killed these 49 times. I don't know if that's just from this session or like in our lifetime. But the more kills you get as it's tracking, the more accurate it tracks. So I think we've killed long enough out here to where it's giving us a pretty accurate representation of when our next level will occur. What's up?
Where's Elude?
The bathroom, right? Maybe. They were just right in front of the sink. Yeah, so we've been tracking for 48 minutes. We're getting 1400 XP per hour, and our time to level is 1.8 hours. So almost 2 hours. In about 2 hours we'll level. That's a weird way to track time. 1.8 hours. So what's 8/10 of an hour? Wow, he got Raga God. Alright, we're gonna go to MP5 mode. Powering up. MP5 mode activate still. He let out a shriek. Oh god. And just before Crusader expires, we'll judge it and put righteousness up. I think we can make a similar tell me when notification, kind of like we just did with Blessing of Might. And just tell it to judge every time there's something about to expire. That would be an interesting one. I'm trying to keep my XP per hour up, so I don't want to jack with it just yet, but that's something I definitely want to do. Judge that. Ooh, we barely got righteousness off before it fell off. So our MP5 regen mode is basically just Blessing of Wisdom until we're about at, let's say, 80% mana, then we'll switch to Blessing of Might. And not only that, but also just judging our seal before it falls off instead of judging it every time we can judge. So right now we're above 80% mana, so I'll switch to Blessing of Might. And then we'll run up with Seal the Crusader and just whack some stuff. And then we got like, 20 seconds until we judge this. If it looks like we're about to cap mana, we can start throwing out some more judgments and maybe even a consecration so we don't cap mana. So for example, we'll judge here and then refresh with righteousness. And then just as soon as this is up again, we'll judge again. And then switch to Crusader. That guy's down. As soon as we get another judgment available, we'll judge and switch to righteousness. So this is like, it's seal weaving. Like you're weaving your seals back and forth. And I believe this is the most efficient use of not only your mana, but your DPS. For the farm. For the grind. 'Cause what we don't want to do is just blow all our mana every encounter and then stop and drink after every encounter. Because that takes too long. I think it's much better to just seal weave and get this XP per hour up. You can see it dropping as you're in combat. But as soon as we get a kill, we should see it go up. See, 14,306, it just went up by almost 100. So that's like your speedometer. You're looking at that and you're trying to get that as far as pedal to the metal as possible. We do have somebody else out here on our grind, so that may be affecting our rotation a little bit. Our XP per hour is dropping, so let's get that back up. Got him, Raga God. And if anything's slowing us down, it's this skinning. We could probably get it a little bit faster if we weren't skinning everything, but part of the reason why we're grinding is not only for XP but for gold. And all these skins are going to be supplementing our gold income. But yeah, green is the perfect mob. Like if you can farm green mobs, that's what you need. And I'm hoping to prove that theory here with this session. Now, what we will do is, after this initial grind, either when our bags fill up, or we level, or the server shut down, whichever one of those happens first, we'll check out the yellow mobs and compare them to about 14,200 XP per hour. This is the re that never ends. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend. Some people started to read not knowing what it was, and they continue to read. Not only just because this is the read that. Be right back, coffee. Alright, see you in a bit. Rugged guy. I'm gonna just start seal weaving here and seeing if I can get my mana up that way. And then as I get higher up to like 80-90% mana, I'll start judging more often. Did you find it? Did you find it?
Yeah.
Where was it?
In the bathroom.
It was there?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Oh man, I messed that up. You never go crusader to crusader. We'll ride it out. Love you. Have a good day. Give me a hug, son. Oh, over here? Okay. Have a good day. See you after school. Don't forget to see if you can check the lost and found. See you later. Powering up. We'll rebuff our might here. We're high on mana, so I'll go ahead and start judging. Judging liberally. And don't forget, we're out here to get raptor eggs, so the more raptor eggs we get, the better. So far we made 24 raptor eggs. 2014. Oh, and you know what? This has been a cursed farm because I haven't had the chicken out. We gotta have the chicken out, guys. The chicken's the real star. Walk, walk, walk. Walk, 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 walk. Ragaga! Give me your eggs. I want some of your eggs, boy. Give me some of them eggs. Yes. Outstanding. Excellent.
Outstanding.
Outstanding. We're only concerned with the raptors, so I'm gonna pass that ooze up if I can. We're high on mana, so I'll get some consecration. And hopefully fit a judgment in. There it is. And that gives us our seal there. Our XP per hour has dropped. We did stop for a second. We're like 1.7 hours from dinging. I think that's an accurate representation of how long it'll take us to ding. And I miss sealed there. Word at this guy here. Let's do it. Here's another one. Getting low on mana, so we'll stop consecrating. At about half mana, we'll say we're gonna stop consecrating at half mana. This is the one thing that keeps you entertained during your grind, is how efficient can you make your grind. Pink Rose is back, welcome back. So while we're at half mana, we'll just judge as often as we can and try to judge properly at that. Ooh, see that crit? That's thanks to our intellect. Judgment crits for the win. Alright, we didn't skin that raptor. Let's put our running shoes on. I didn't realize I didn't have my prairie chicken out, Pink Rose. I was like, no! This has been a cursed farm. We don't have our good luck charm out. We always gotta have the good luck charm. You never farm without a chicken. Oh. Redoubt procced. Does us no good with the two-hander out though. Ragaga. Get that right there. Our XP per hour has went up. It was like 1400 something, but now it's 2700, so something we're doing is working way better. And we're gonna ding within the hour. Yeah, so I was just saying, how efficient can we make this farm here? I think we're at a point now to where we're pretty good. Alright, hopefully we get the one. Yes, cool. We're gonna need a rebuff and stuff here. Zero said lol chicken re. Yes, chicken re. Alright, let's see if we can judge this. Our stamina buff has wore off, but we're gonna keep rolling. Part of the reason why we have that buff too is the spirit, so we can MP5 a little better. I don't know how detrimental it is. Shouldn't be too bad though. Alright. Sword and shield. Let's grab two of them. Come to me. Right here. Now we're just gonna righteousness and concentrate. Before righteousness goes off, I'm gonna judge. There we go. I should have put Crusader up, but I didn't think about it. I didn't think it. Here's another one. So judge and now Crusader. Let's get our MP5 up. Crusader as soon as we can. There's Crusader. And this is good because we need to rebuff our food anyways. So in doing that, we almost made it to, what is it? We almost made it to 30,000 XP per hour with that AoE pool. Alright, so food and drink. This will rebuff our stamina food. And we're still on the clock here, so even while we're drinking, we're concerned about this XP per hour dropping. So we have our stamina buff. I'm just going to let our food top us off, and we're drinking to continue regenerating mana. Skin, switch our weapons back, skin, and skin. And then let's charge. Charge!
To battle!
To battle! Let's go. Running shoes. And regular shoes. And Judge Crusader. Bring him over. We're almost capped on mana, so we can consecrate. Judge ASAP. Go to Crusader for the next pull. Got a Raptor egg. Skin. We're at 2800 XP per hour. Let's get that up.
I need to get closer.
Come to me. Consecrate because we're still pretty good on mana. Judge into a Crusader. And the Crusaders for the next pull. We're always thinking the next pull or the next couple moves ahead. Judge Crusader, bring them out. We're lower on mana. Let's consecrate and go wisdom. I'm gonna try this out. Judge back into Crusader. And Crusader's available to judge on the next pull. Now we got Spirit and Wisdom working for us right now. Spirit from our food and Wisdom from our buff. So we're gonna really rely on that here and see if we can keep it going. Now for this pull, we're not gonna consecrate. We're gonna start MP5 management. Had some lucky crits there. Feels good. There was no reason to judge, but I did anyways. And we refreshed our seal of the Crusader. So let's run to the next pull. He's over here. Running shoes. Take the running shoes off. Judge, righteousness. We're still in MP5 management mode, so we'll let righteousness run off. We won't judge. Got him. Skin him. And we're gonna run north. Actually, these look closer. Let's run to these. Running shoes off. Let's get a couple whacks with righteousness. Judge, Crusader. MP5 management's working for us. We're still at 2800 XP per hour, dinging within the next 48 minutes. Skin him, grab him. Uh-oh, we may have gotten two here. Yep, alright, Sword and Shield. Judging Crusader, putting righteousness up, consecrating. Judging righteousness, bringing Crusader up, consecrating. I'm gonna take off this Raptor. We're just gonna wait for the consecration. Stun and heal. This is where your grind really is tested whenever moments like this happen that break your little normal rotation. How you react to these is what is going to affect your grind the most. And I think what it did for us is it sped it up a little. I think we went up there. But our MP5 management has been thrown off, so we're going to go into deep MP5 management now. The deep MP5 management mode. Dun 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 dun. The SFK theme. Dun 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 dun. Of course, I did say deep MP5 management mode, and I definitely judged when I shouldn't have there. Ragaga. Now I do see some Briarthorn. I'm gonna go get that piece of candy now. And I was attacking without my boots on just now, so that's a cow song. Roger that, Houston. There's a cow song. Over. Houston, we have a problem. We failed our attempt at gathering Briarthorn, and our XP per hour has suffered. Alright, running shoes. Hurry! We need to get over here. Quick, pull something. Here's something. Pull it. Cow song! Our entire grind has been goofed by that Briarthorn. Grass. It's the grass's fault. It's grass. Grass. That's the herbalism song. Grass. Alright, we got plenty of mana, so I'm gonna judge often and consecrate. Crit that dude. Don't mind if I do. Now, I'd like to work my way to the left, but let's go here to the right first. We have plenty of mana. I'm gonna go ahead and AoE these guys. Come to me. Alright, so I'm thinking Crusader, judge this guy. Ragaga. Consecration. Judge this guy. Consecration. May need to bubble. I'm hoping to kill one of these and be able to stun and heal. Oh, stun. Heal. Yes. Double heal. That was close. We got our wisdom. We're back to mana management. I'll switch to the two-hander. Take him down pretty quickly. Yeah, buddy. And I'm still just using this macro here, the ret prot macro. I'm using my G button to switch between those weapons. And it consists of pretty much equipped all the weapons. So if you equip Diamond Hammer and Arctic Buckler, what it does is it'll actually grab those from your bag and put them on. And whichever's in your bag is what equips. So whenever I have the sword and shield on, it'll actually equip my two-hander. Whenever I have my two-hander on, it'll actually equip my sword and shield. So it only looks at what's in your bag. Pretty simple macro, but really effective for tanks. Being able to switch in combat. And you could even tie those to moves. Like if you're for example, like a warrior and you got defensive stance and you got like arm stance or whatever, you can have your stance swapping attached to switching the weapons appropriate for your stance. So like if you're oh, we're getting froggy. I don't know if I have enough mana to make this work. We'll just keep righteousness up and see if we can consecrate him down. We need to help this raptor along so we don't, yeah, we don't want two of them beating on us for very long. And then now we're back to the one, so we can go to the two-hander. And then we'll Crusader for the next pull. And we got mana for a heal. Get some quick flashes of light, because I think flash of light is your most cost-efficient heal. And then the next pull we got to go into mana management mode. And our XP per hour has gone up quite a little bit. We're still trying to get it even faster than that. It just takes some tuning. And as you're out here grinding, you start figuring out like the little tricks to keep it as efficient as possible. Now I shouldn't have switched seals like that. That's fucking my mana up when I do that. We're most likely gonna get this guy whenever this one screeches. Yep, here he comes. That's okay, we're still gonna ride this seal out because our mana's low. We'll switch targets and continue to ride this seal righteousness. And either right before he dies or right before the seal runs out, whichever comes first, we will just judge and switch to Crusader for the next pull. Get our big heal. We're ready for our next pull. There's some leather. There's some more leather. Let's grab this guy. Come to me. Bringing righteousness up. And we're mana managing. I don't think there's any more raptors that way. Actually, there is one. So maybe we'll take that ooze along the way to that raptor. We only have 15 slots left, so we're almost filled up on our bags. Alright, I'm gonna ride this seal out. 2, 1, judge it. Switch to Crusader for the next pull. Got him. Let's get this raptor. Come to me. Ragaga. I think we'll just refresh Crusader so the next pull's ready. And then right here we got an opportunity for our medium heal. That topped us off. Alright, running shoes. We need to get to killing something quick. You never want to be able to like hit a dead end like that. You always want to have the next thing ready to pull. Alright, we'll judge to pull this one. And we can consecrate to catch up on our XP per hour. Because we got plenty of mana now. Get wrecked. I didn't go to Crusader like I should have though. So that's a waste of mana. We'll just pull this guy and ride out our mana. Of course, I'm gonna do the opposite and just actually judge and switch to Crusader. Oh god. We're losing XP per hour. It's going down. We were at like 28,500, now we're at like 28,300. Come on! We gotta make it back. Let's get this dude. Consecrate, see if we can catch up. Push it to the limit. Limit! Past the point of no return. We didn't get that judgment off, but we did switch seals. I did try to judge the same time I sealed there. As long as we're above mana, we can consecrate on single target pulls. Above half mana. Alright, next guy. Bring your uglies, please. We're at about half mana, so I'm not going to judge. Or consecrate, rather. But I will judge. Judgment, and then Crusader for the next pull. Opening up with the Crusader is the most ideal way to use it, in my opinion. Because as long as you're auto-attacking, you're refreshing it. And as long as it's active, it does more holy damage with your righteousness. But I think if you've already initiated the pull and you didn't judge them with Crusader, it's not as useful to apply. Unless it's a really long fight. In most cases, whenever you're out farming or grinding, you're not going to be in very long fights. Okay. Judging. We have plenty of mana, we'll go ahead and consecrate. Bring up Crusader for the next guy here. We'll let him kill himself, we'll work on the next guy. I'm going to go ahead and consecrate because that guy's going to come in soon. There it comes. Ideally we would have went Crusader there, but we didn't, so we'll ride out righteousness. We can go Crusader here though, and hopefully have it up for the next pull. We may need to heal after this. Alright, let's get a big heal and then a medium heal. Yes. And all the medium heal is my rank 3 holy light. That's 167.96. So 167 to 196 versus flashlight, which is our little heal, which is 98 to 113, versus our big heal, which is 322 to 368. It's just the most mana efficient. That's all we're after. We're gonna consecrate because we have 2, but normally we wouldn't because we're below half mana. Judging that guy. Oh, switching to Crusader. Just to have it ready for the next pull. We kind of messed it up right there. But we have managed to work our XP per hour up a little bit. Much towards the detriment of our hit points and our mana resources. But that's okay. Let's always be pulling though. ABP, always be pulling. Wow, he got wrecked. We're gonna judge him and go Crusader for the next pull. Get parried, rah! This guy's going down a little slow. XP per hour is 28,600. It's going up. Really pushing it to the limit here. Push it to the limit, limit. Let's go get this guy, and then probably that guy.
It's too far away.
Barely got that Crusader off before it fell off. And then I think we'll have an AoE pull coming up so we can use our food. I should have went Crusader there. Definitely did not though. Battle Axis Stamina. We got 11 bag slots left. How much time per level should I be at as a paladin? What is he talking about? Level 25 pally? 2 to 3 hours per level. Really? That sounds about right. According to this. Alright, so we're gonna rebuff here. Let's actually go might, and then we'll just get some water and food buff at the same time. So they're saying 1.5 to 2 hours per level. I think we're within that margin. I think we started at two hours per level. And we've been consistently whittling that down. Run speed. Switch back to the normal boots. Let's pull this guy. And we'll just raga him right the fuck off the raga gauze. Got him. Skin him. Who's next? You? You're next. Consecrate that fool. Can we judge before he dies? No, just save it. Alright, let's go towards the big group here. We got a warlock in chat saying basically 1 through 30 is a cakewalk. After that, you decide if you wish to pursue questing or dungeon spam. Is that right? We're still in the cakewalk, I guess. I keep on forgetting to refresh the proper seal after I judge. Yeah, we were at 28,600. We're dropping now. Oh, look, there it is again, 28,600. I guess right after something dies, you're at 28,600. But I think we could work that even higher if we were judging properly. Just gonna keep Crusader because this guy's almost dead. $28,700. It's going up. Feels nice.
I need to get
Judge Crusader before it falls off. We only had 2 seconds there. Shouldn't be consecrating at this low mana. Ooh, crit, crit, crit. That was nice. MP5 mode. Right here we'll use our medium heal. No, we'll just use our quick heal. Yeah, that's good. Let's run up to the next guy. Bring your face over here. Just gonna let Crusader run out. Oh, we don't even have Crusader. Let's let Righteousness run out. Jeez. Fucking up. Don't fuck up. Raptor that way. He's too far. Let's go for this one. We'll grab two of them. I'm just gonna refresh Righteousness to keep that damage going. Yes. Alright, we can't afford any heals yet, but by the time we get to the next pool, maybe we can. Let's cut up this way. There should be some over here. Yeah, let's do these. I think I'll continue to run past that group and work my way as far back there as possible so I don't hit a dead end. Working my way this way. Ideally, we'd be killing stuff in between. There's a briar thorn over there too, so when we get there, we'll get that briar thorn. Yeah, we're able to HP 5 up a bit. And MP 5 up a bit. Alright. Who's next? You? Resist, dodge. Come to me. There's a raptor over there too. Get a big heal and keep moving. XP per hour still going up. We're still good as far as that's concerned. Then we need to beeline it out of here as soon as this guy goes down. And bring up Crusader for the next pool. Run! Charge! To battle!
Charge!
Charge! Where they at? Let's go for this guy, I guess. Shoes changing. Grab him. Bring him. He's gonna shriek at his friends, which could work in our advantage. We'll judge him. Crusader for the next. Cool, he was far enough away he didn't aggro anything else. Alright, where's the next guy? You. Come to me.
That spell isn't ready yet.
We're at about half mana, so we can consecrate. We can afford to consecrate. Bring up Crusader for the next pool. Ooh, nice crit. We're gonna chill and we'll just judge whenever it's available. And then Crusader for the next pool. Let's grab this Briar Thorn. So there's 3 little nodes that spawn here for Briar Thorn. Failed attempt. Oh god. Go, 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 go. Yeah, I'd be interested to see if we could get that XP per hour going. Pink Rose. I think together we'd probably be able to get that a lot better. Maybe full AoE pulls, but then again, maybe just single target. I don't know. Seems like single target for me is faster than the AoEs. just because of the downtime in between. We're above half mana, so I'll just go ahead and consecrate. And I'll switch to Crusader for the next pull here. Get him.
I'm out of range.
Consecrate for the win. Ooh, nice crit. Did him dirty with the crit. And that is bruiseweed we can't use. Alright, running shoes over to the next nest, and then we'll circle around to that nest. Give me something to kill. I think whenever I'm above half mana, I can probably also just switch to might. Alright, let's see if we can get one. Looks like we might get two. Yeah, we got two. It's all good. Just gonna hold Crusader for the next pull.
I need to get closer.
Alright, I'm gonna go to MP5 mode. This is how I level though. This is how I leveled my hunter. And this is how I was gonna start leveling my warrior, but this is also how I'm leveling my pally. I just find a good spot that drops stuff that's useful for auction house. Like if I had somebody that like, I guess if I had somebody that couldn't farm leather, like for example, since this guy's a leather worker or a skinner, I guess. The raptors are really good because I can check that box for skinning and keep my skinning leveled, and I could also farm plenty of skins to sell on the auction house. But if I don't have a skinner, like maybe it's more ideal for any other person to be able to farm cloth. So that would be humanoids. Something else to consider is like cooking. Like these guys are dropping eggs. I've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 52 eggs from this farm here. And those are all eggs that I can go back and cook off whenever I go back to sell. And you're getting all the grays and the greens and stuff while you're out here as well. So you want to make sure you're farming as many of those different things as possible, as well as XP. And that'll keep your character supported as they're leveling. I couldn't tell you how much gold I've made total so far. Actually, I think I can. Let's see. Money. I've looted 4 gold, 87 silver. That's just looting gold. But then also I've gained 4 gold from quests, and I've gained 25 gold from other sources, and that's either from vendoring or auction housing. So I made 25 gold altogether on this character. in the time that I've been leveling. And I hope to make that more as I'm leveling him higher. But just as a level 28 character, I've made almost my level in gold leveling him. So yeah, I mean, the more efficiently you're grinding and stuff like that, the better that'll look. And that's also not to mention all the mats that I've been sending my bank to in Stalwart. So he's also sitting on probably, I'd probably say like conservatively 5 to 10 gold he's probably sitting on in the stuff that he's got in his bank. Now the auction house and the market fluctuates, so a lot of the lower level stuff like wool cloth becomes more valuable as people, the majority of the population gets leveled up higher. A lot of people are hitting level 60 right now, so they're going back and leveling the professions that they neglected while they were just trying to race to level 60. So now if they want to go farm, it's easier for them to go out and just kill stuff to get the mats, or it's easy for them to go out to get the stuff in their grind that allows them to make gold to buy mats. So wool cloth, I've seen a resurgence in the price for wool cloth. It used to be 1 silver per cloth. Now it's, I think the last I checked it was like 2 close to 3 silver per wool cloth. And the same can be said for leather and like other materials like that. So as you're leveling like your alternate character, or even like as you're leveling behind that curve, you can kind of ride the wave of the economy with the stuff that you're gonna sell. Like for me, I feel like medium leather is gonna sell just as good as wool cloth was, because all the rogues and stuff like that hitting level 60 are gonna want to level their leather working up. Alright, I'm gonna eat some more buff food. Maybe even drink while I'm doing that. There's our buff. And let's go might. So yeah, as many of those things you can keep on leveling, like your gold, your XP, your professions, all at once, like the better your grind is. So you try to find a spot where you can check all them boxes. So that's what I'm doing right here right now with the raptors. I'm getting XP from the kills, I'm getting leathers from the skinning, and I'm also hitting these few Briarthorn nodes and leveling my herbalism as well. All while trying to keep my XP per hour going up. And the higher level you get, the more efficiently you can do that stuff. Because the more XP you get, and the more talents you get in your character, which makes him more powerful, more efficient at farming. And the higher level mats you can go get. All these mid-level mats, those are going to be the ones in most demand. Because nobody wants to hang around the mid-level zones. It's easy to make a new character and be in the early zones farming linen cloth and stuff like that, but everyone's trying to get out of these mid-level zones as quick as possible so they can either hit level 60 or, you know, level their professions or whatever it is. So it's less beneficial for a high-level person to come back to the low-level, like, or mid-level zones to get materials, because they can make a lot more gold just farming high-level mobs. So I imagine they'd probably go to the auction house for a lot of this stuff, like medium and heavy leather, and then just let all the people that are leveling feed their professions. So as I get from level 30 to 40, I feel like income's gonna be a lot better if I can find another grind like this where it's like just doing a rotation, leveling 3 different things at once. That's my plan anyways. That's my strategy.
I'm out of range.
But to put it simply, let's put this number up as high as we can. XP per hour, 28,700. Let's make that as high as we can. That's all we're really concerned with right now, now that we have all that stuff sorted. Alright, we're gonna go to So we're gonna go to mana management mode. We have our blessing of wisdom. Our seal's about to fall. Can we judge? We didn't make it. Alright, we'll judge that and ride out righteousness. As we get higher too, like in our level, we're able to kill these guys a lot more efficiently. Our defense ratings leveled up enough from getting hit enough, and then we also have our weapon skills leveled up. Ooh, look at that crit. Feels good. Just gonna ride out Crusader. Got a nice little area here, not a whole lot of competition either. With the wolves in Duskwood, I was actually fighting a lot of people for those kills. But here, I can't even keep up with the spawn, which is a good thing. I can just sit there and go from one kill to the next, and they're already all respawned. Running shoes, go 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 go. We're about half mana now, so I'm gonna judge juggle. Ooh, nice crit. Looking for our next pull. Looks like it's gonna be this guy. Running shoes. Charge. To battle. Regular shoes. Judge. We got our lucky chicken here. He's increasing our chance of blues dropping. Running shoes. Let's grab 2. Regular shoes. Let's grab 3. Let's go sword and shield. Let's get fancy. Oh yes. I'm gonna consecrate first. We'll judge this guy, refresh Crusader. Consecrate. As soon as he dies, we'll stun the other one and get ourselves a big heal. And switch back to the two-hander. Judge and refresh. And you're going down, buddy. Ragaga. Medium heal. And we're into mana conservation mode again. Very nice. I'm gonna hit this nest up because I did a full circuit without actually hitting this nest last time. Pink Rose with the Ragaga, thank you. Ragaga! Here we go! Raw! Raw feels good.
You don't have a chance to beat me.
Not anymore. Hell yeah. Thank you, Pink Rose. Not anymore. Come to me. Bring up Crusader for the next pull. Oh, looks like we got 2. Let's consecrate. Yeah, buddy. I don't think anybody can hear you where you're at now, Mottled Screecher. Sorry, buddy. Yo ass is grass. Lost our wisdom there. Big heal into the next pool. Grass. As if on cue. Grass. Oh, the cow song. Got him with the cow song. Grass. Oh, we got 2. I'd like to consecrate. I think I will. Grass. Man, when these things die, there is such a huge radius for your right click to loot. It's a little disconcerting. Because I try to right click the next mob. Oh, the re. Alright, next mob. Let's go to this nest. I think I'm just going to beeline it for the nests now. Let's see if we can get our XP per hour up above 29. Come to me. Alright, we got 2. I'm going to consecrate even though I'm close to Ohm. We'll just righteousness. We won't judge immediately, but we will consecrate again. See, when he dies, I like to right click the next mob. More often than not, I'll just right click the loot area, which is like, for whatever reason, a huge area around them after they die. Raptor egg, skin. We did lose our fortitude. Let's get another fortitude. Another one. And a medium heal should do us great. There we go. I just judge juggled on accident. I'm too low for judge juggling right now. I'm gonna go get those in a minute. Just gonna ride out this righteousness here. Medium heal. Running shoes. And we're gonna go up here. There's like something like a nest here. Let's get the one up over here. Yeah, these are respawning even, so that's good. This way we can go nest to nest. Whap. While we're MP5ing up, I'll just continue to run with righteousness until it's about to run out, and then I'll judge it and move on to the next seal. We're gonna seal weave. Pigro says, I can stream on YouTube now. Yeah, buddy, so it's been 24 hours, huh? It's been more than that by now, huh? Nice. It's so nice. One thing we need to do on, well, there's a few things we need to do on YouTube to get you set up properly. There's a lot of back end stuff on YouTube. Like your search engine optimization type stuff, like tagging your videos. Your default tags are going to be something like World of Warcraft, live stream, etc. And I'll show you how to set that stuff up. That way you're searchable. So if somebody types in WoW Pink Rose or Pink Rose WoW, your channel and your streams are the ones that pop up. I'm lucky with the Elude Stalwart. You could just type in that on YouTube and my name's one of the only ones that pop up. Well, I think you get other ones, but my name's like at the top of the ones that pop up. So that's really good for me because my name's more like unique, I guess. There's no confusion whenever you type in Elude Stalwart who you're looking for, you know what I mean? But we saw with your name with Pink Rose, like I had to scroll down that list and I scrolled all the way to the bottom and I either passed you or your name didn't even pop up. So setting up that back end stuff will fix that. So I think when you're ready, we could set that up for you. And that way you're easier to search on YouTube. Because what I didn't see out of all the pink roses that I searched was any associated with World of Warcraft. So you'll most likely be the only one that's associated with World of Warcraft. And that's good, because that sets you out apart from everybody else. Do that when you finish your stream if you want to. Okay. Yeah, sounds good to me. I don't know when the servers are going down, but I'm trying to push as hard as I can until they do. I was hoping to at least make a level on the stream. Just with the whole proper grind, you know. We'll go back to the two-hander. We got our running shoes on, our run speed. And again, if anybody is curious about how I'm doing that, I have equipped Raider boots of defense. Those are the default boots I normally wear. And if it's in my bags, it'll equip it. It'll look in my bags to equip. And then those are swapped out with thin cloth shoes. And that's my run speed macro. I have that bound right here, which is the key binding I press. So the thin cloth shoes are just these 7 armor minor speed increase boots. I made them thin, or I made them cloth with the run speed enchant so I could trade them between my alts. Because as long as something's white, it's tradable, even enchanted items. And if I wanted, I could even trade them to a friend if I wasn't using them. So like, if you're taking shifts with your friend, you're gonna log off and they're gonna log on, you can trade them the boots if it's that serious to you. Y'all can run speed. But yeah, so that's really useful for classes that like don't get aspect of the cheetah or blink or pursuit of justice. If you're not spec that way with your paladin, like it's really nice to have that 8% speed increase. And I think Pink Rose and I tested it out. I think even if you are a retribution paladin with pursuit of justice, which is this 2 points into it and increase your movement speed by 8%. Supposedly it does stack, so you get the 8% from the boots and the 8% from pursuit of justice for a 16% minor speed increase. At some point I'll actually test that. We'll look at our speedometer here and we'll see if it actually does work that way. But from what Pink Rose was saying, he put them on and he could notice the difference in the run speed. And it is noticeable. Like you can just see while I'm running here to the next pack, like how fast I run before I put them on and how fast I run afterwards. And it is noticeable. So here we're gonna go for this creature. This is without. Look at his leg speed. This is with. Chop, 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 chop. It's a lot faster. Especially when every quest you have is a delivery quest. Alright, this guy's most likely gonna call for friends. Let's go ahead and switch the sword and shield for now. Oh, we got 4. Dun 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 dun. Alright, let's get Ragagaz. We're gonna bubble and bandage. And consecrate. We didn't want to waste mana, but we did. We may even need to, yeah, we're gonna have to lay on hands here. Consecrate, now lay on hands. Now I consecrated before I used it because lay on hands takes all of your mana away. Here we go. Oh, and he crit me, which too bad for him, procs my redoubt, which makes me block more often, and the more often I block, the more often this shield spike gets to do damage. That's 8 to 12 damage from the shield spike, on top of the 8 damage from Retribution Aura. So yeah, that worked out pretty well. Had to pop my 1 hour cooldown there though. We can't do that more than an hour at a time. No more fudgy pulls. But what is interesting is we cleared 2,900 XP per hour. I'm sorry, 29,000 XP per hour. And that little spiel there. So it feels good. We've dropped back below that now that we've stopped pulling, but you can see where if you're doing it properly, you get a pretty good boost in XP per hour. Even when shit hits the fan. Now I'm going to want to get some more buff food up, but we'll wait until we get low enough to warrant eating food. I want to kill that guy and then head towards the nest. I think I will. I'll kill these groups here. This group of 3. Didn't get a chance to switch my running shoes off. Let's take him down then, and then we'll get our running shoes and pull those 2. Or swap our running shoes off and pull those 2, I should say. You never want to fight with your running shoes on because, for example, this leggings here has 75 durability total, whereas the running shoes only have 20 durability total. And even if you're not dying, if you're getting hit, your durability still goes down. Just over time eventually. I'll stun that guy so I don't get dazed, but I'm going to pull this guy too. And maybe even the ooze. Nah, this is fine. Nobody else is close by. That's them 2. Let's go to the nest. Maybe we'll do another big AoE pull. Actually, that'd be a bad idea. We don't have our bubble. We need at least a cooldown in order to do that properly. Also, anybody watching the stream either now or later, we got a guild now, the Stalwart Vanguard, so if you're interested in joining us on the Alliance side of the incendious PvP server, you're more than welcome to join our guild, the Stalwart Vanguard, and we'll help you out with like bags and stuff, and group quests, or whatever you need help with. So yeah, join the Stalwart Vanguard, and you get a super cool tabard. We have a tabard. It's the red and black theme tabard. Very nice. Come Ragaga with us. And we can, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your newest Vanguard. We can, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your newest Vanguard. Y'all ready for this?
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your newest Vanguard.
Hobbert invites me to a group. Who is Hobbert and why is he inviting me? Bro, you want some of this XP? Come get some XP, Hobbert. I'm gonna need to heal. Let's get a couple heals off here. Can we get another one? Yeah, we're kind of out. Yeah, buddy. Yes, cheer at this dude.
Excellent.
Excellent. Way to go, Hobbert. Hobbert, help me out there. Oh, he's getting some spawns. Let me eat some food too. You got that one, Hobbert. I got you after you got that one too. Just get my buff food, that's all. Once I get my buff food, there it is. Ragaga, Hobbert. Ragagagaga. Whap! I guess he needs these for his quest. Just grinding XP and mats, so I'm out here for a while. Pink Rose played the slot machine. Lost.
Sounds fine.
Sounds fine.
It's too far away.
He said, KK, I just need to kill 5 each. KK, follow. We'll hit the nests. We got an herb here. Ooh, some briar thorn. Dun dun da 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 dun dun da 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 dun dun da da da. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your newest Vanguard. Dun dun da 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 dun dun da 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 da. Dun dun da 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 dun dun da 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 da. Y'all ready for this? Come to me, Raptor. Let's get our sword and shield and pull a group here. Dun dun da 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 dun dun da 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 da. Dun 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 dun. Let's go this way. You can just have them all, buddy. If I can find any. Oh, King Raptor Tooth. Doesn't look like it. No, actually, I don't have any. A lot of King Raptor Tooth though. Said KK, all good, thanks. And Shark Claw times 5. KK, damn. Yeah, I don't have large. I don't think these drop large fangs. Whack. Whack. You have dun 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 dun. Nice. Can you make any good leather? Oh no. I'm skinning and herbing. Sorry, brah. Looks like he's herbing as well. I'm herbs too, huh? Oh, okay, cool. I wonder what he needed the fangs for then. Two more and then I'm out. KK. Cheers, you too. Alright, he's moving on. Got my grind back. My XP per hour went up a shitload whenever he showed up though. We got up to 4,200 XP per hour there. So group with your buddies for sure. Don't let other people hold you back from your grind. They can help you. And we stopped to chat too. That's interesting. So we spent about 2 hours at this level. So we are making a level about every 2 hours in the level 28 range. Let's pull this group here. We got a bubble ready. What we don't have is cloth, so we can't get any bandages. We'll have to keep that in mind when we need our bubble here. Maybe we can get by without needing the bubble though. Yes. Very nice. Alright, medium heal because the big heal doesn't work. Our righteousness is falling off, so hopefully we get enough mana. Or, yeah, we can just judge and kill him. Very nice. 4,200 XP per hour. I mean, I keep saying 100, but it's 42,000 XP per hour. Jesus. Jesus. Alright, mana conservation mode. "12 more minutes, we're gonna ding." Hopefully, when does the server shut down? Hopefully long before the server shuts down. Alright, let's get these little guys. Run speed! Back to the normal boots. Ragaga! A lot of raptors out here right now. May need to heal up before we pull one. Throw some tiny heals. Ooh, crit. I think those flash of lights are a lot more efficient if they crit. So that's good. That's a good thing. For the same amount of mana, we get a double the heal. I think that's why people choose to flash light spam. Oh, we got a second one. This guy's going down soon anyways. There we go. Shouldn't have judged there, but was feeling froggy, so jumped. Zeros has 33 gold coin and is ranked 25 of 34 on the leaderboard. Ooh, you got 3 PogChamps and 1 245 gold coins. PogChamp. Hell yeah. Congrats, Pink Rose. Woot, yes. Ragaga. Very nice, very nice. Good, good. So the slot machines are not rigged. You can win the slot machines. Now the question is, how many times did you lose and did you make your money back? Finally, yeah, I know, right? How many? You only bet 10 coins. You won 245. That's not bad. Uh-oh, redeeming the re. Powering up. Oh god. Oh, sword and shield. We're pulling extras. Alright, we're gonna bubble heal here. Re. I think when we joined that group, that rogue must have unmarked my chicken. How dare him? Did you know you get 1 gold coin every minute for watching the stream? Exclamation mark points to find out how many you have. Dun 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 dun. Look at that. Almost 43,000 XP per hour. That's went up quite substantially as we've been out here. We've been the time elapsed, we've been out here on the grind about 2 hours. Some of that was travel, because I started tracking I think when I was on Iron Forge. And we got about 11 minutes until we level here. Drink water, put on the big weapon, and pull. Bring it, bitches. Bring it, Screeches. He tried to call for help, but his help has already arrived. Get Ragaga. Ragaga. Ooh, we broke 43,000 XP per hour for a second there. Alright, let's go. Running shoes. Oh, let's get the Briarthorn first. Gotta get that piece of candy. We are out of bag space. Damn! We're so close to level. And we're out of bag space. Son of a bitch. We have water? We have mana? When did this happen? Okay. So we got mana and we got health. So we need to be, there's a big pool we can get here. Now, even though we have no bag slots, we still might be able to stack some mats and stuff. Man, I want a big pull though. I'm probably just gonna run past these guys and go for a big pull, so I can use these pots. Fuck. Sucks to have your bags full and be this close from level. Come to me. We'll keep on our grind as long as it'll let us. If we have to, we'll delete some non-essentials. And you know, even speaking of which, I wonder how many grays we've gotten out of this. Come to me. Maybe we can get this other guy here. Yes, yes. We're gonna push it to the limit here. Push it to the limit. Limit. Past the point of no return. That'd be a good one. Push it to the limit.
I can't carry.
Yeah, inventory's full. It's happening.
Inventory is.
Oh god. What can we get rid of here? Fuck. Damn. I don't want to get rid of stuff. Let's switch to our one hand, or our two. If we put on the 2 items, that frees up a slot. So we got our 2-hander in our bags.
I can't carry any.
Fuck. What can I get rid of? The tooth is worth a lot. Dang. Swift thistle? I want to give those a pink rose. Dwarven tinder? What is this? A flask of oil. Yes. Don't mind if I do. So that's a whole other stack of medium leather we can accrue there. Come on. We're gonna go might and try to gather around. This is a screeching type, so we're gonna pull him over here and have him screech to his friends. Come on. Screech to your friends. Call for help. Yes. Bring it. Ragaga! Level me. Rain your XP down on me. We're gonna use our health potion there. Gonna need that bubble really soon. 4, 3, 2. God, I don't know if it's gonna work. Oh, so close. All right. Flash of light spam. We're low on mana. Okay. We need to get our blessing of wisdom ASAP. Fuck, we might die here. This might be a wrap. Get him! Get him! Wisdom. Come on. Oh, it's gonna be close! No! So close! Alright, God. We don't have any food. We got water though. All we need is water. Let's water up. That was rough. So exciting. Did you know you could use your gold coins for emotes? You can use one now with Redeem Ragaga for an Ultra Instinct power-up. That would be a good point to use it as well, after barely coming out of that little encounter alive. Nine minutes. Can we keep grinding for 9 minutes? Inventory is full. Yes, I know. Alright, we got our health and mana potions coming up. Just gonna come over to this guy here. Let's go attack power. Yeah. We'll save some mana for the next pull so we don't have to drink. Actually, you know what? Maybe we do want to drink. Because we got waters taking up space in our inventory. Light hide. Luckily that stacks. Let's go for this guy. He's gonna call his friends. We'll probably get 2 more from this dude. Bring a consecrate out already. Call friends. Here comes the 2. Consecrate once they get close. Yes, gather round, children. Uncle Ricky's got a story to tell you. Maybe you can screech your friends over. Anybody? Anybody want some? No, guess not. Nobody else is close enough. Ding dong. Alright, we're gonna mana pot and heal right quick. Just to reduce our downtime.
I can't loot that.
I can't loot that. I probably shouldn't have healed up that much. That was just a waste of mana. We could have MP5'd a little. And speaking of MP5, we'll do that now. Actually, let's drink our water, because our water's taking up space. We need to drink 10 waters. Come on, go! Next pull. 8 minutes to ding. Can we ding with our bags full? It's gonna be close. We'll put him over here, he'll call that one over to us. That'll save us the next pull. We'll just judge him and go to Crusader. So we can judge Crusader on the next guy. Yes, gather round. Crusader for you. There's that rogue there. I just thought of an idea for the ranks in our guild, Pink Rose.
I can't carry anymore.
I can't carry anymore. What do I need? Light leather? Is there anything I could remove for that light leather? Probably not, right? Light leather's not really worth it. Moving on. Yeah, for the ranks in our guild, I was thinking for the lowest rank we'll have cow. There'll be cows. For the second to the lowest, there'll be Rees, R-E-E-E-E. And then on up, we'll get up to the Ragaga ranks. So what do we got? We got Cow Song, we got the Ree, we got MLG. MLG will be the next rank, and then Ragaga will be the highest rank. Yeah, and then the second to the highest will be Vanguard. And then the GM's rank will be Stalwart. I think those would be pretty good ranks. Guild Control, Guild Master, he'll be Stalwart. Accept. Officer, Vanguard. Vanguard. Accept.
can't carry anymore.
I can't care anymore. Veteran will be Ragaga. 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 Officer should be Vanguard. Vanguard. Accept. Yes. No. Guildmaster Stalwart. Come on. Accept. Veteran or officer should be Vanguard. This is the co-GM. Why does it keep doing that? I don't understand. Stalwart. Accept. Officer. Veteran. Member. Initiate. Those keep reverting, I don't know why. Click to add a rank. Maybe I have to add a rank? I don't understand. I'll figure that out later. It may be something with my UI. I might have to just disable ElvUI to get that done. We've wasted some time here though. We're about 8 minutes from ding still.
Inventory is full.
I'm just gonna have to stop looting and keep killing, which should increase our XP per hour actually. Since the running shoes take up the same slot as the boots, we can just running shoes our way to the next pool. Looks like we got other people out here. Wyvernfall Gaming, what's up, man? Wyvernfall Gaming says hi. How's it going? Trying to hit this next level before the servers go down. And then I gotta go and sell all this stuff in my bags. It's cluttering my inventory. Has EA ever made a customer support? Has EA ever made customer support on DLC? I wouldn't put it past them. That's a good one though. Yeah, you're gonna have to buy this content expansion before you're able to get any customer support at all. I wouldn't put it past them at all. Are you playing Classic WoW at all, Wyvern? We're on the Insidious PvP server if you want to join. We have the Stalwart Vanguard Guild. I just started it yesterday. But yeah, if you are playing Insidious PvP server, that's where we're at. If you want to just like make a tune to park your alt in or whatever, you can park your alt in this guild. Come on, let's get this XP. 7 minutes, let's do it. I'll try to loot what I can, but I think my inventory is full for the most part. I don't think I'll be able to get anything below medium. Yeah, medium leather. Ah, look, if we keep going, we should be able to beat the server shutdown at our current rate of XP. Supposedly we got 6 minutes to level, so let's try to beat the server shutdown. Let's go. I'm gonna pop this little mana pot, and that'll clear our inventory slot up. Using these consumables. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Feeling the pressure now that I see the server shutdown text.
Inventory is full.
We're gonna have to Ragaga Pink Rose. Can I get a Ragaga? Wyvernfall says, yeah, good jokes. I'm doing BFA, just don't know how I feel about not having Northrend. BFA doesn't have Northrend? Or are you saying like Classic doesn't have Northrend? I'm surprised. I would have thought you would have been somebody to try out Classic. I don't know if you ever did mess with the private servers though, come to think of it. Pink Rose with the Ragaga, helping boost us along in the XP. Let's go! Ragaga! dun, 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 dun. Let's do it. We gotta beat the server shutdown. This is getting intense.
You don't have a chance of beating me.
Not anymore, server. Come on, go, go, go. We're gonna have to put our blessing of wisdom so we can keep the pace up. Get off me, raptor. Rah! Okay, our stamina buff wore off. We don't have any more either. So we're just gonna have to live without it. Here's a big heal so we can keep pulling. Let's go. We'll just keep righteousness going. We're not judging at this point or consecrating, so we'll let the blessing of wisdom by itself, without the spirit buff from our food, give us the NP5 we need to keep pulling. We're not even going to bother looting anymore. Let me loot just in case. We're not even going to bother looting anymore. Classic doesn't. Oh yeah, that's true. Classic. Well, it does, quote unquote, but we haven't discovered it yet, so it's not on the map in Classic. It's up here somewhere where we haven't mapped. It's uncharted territory. I stay away from private servers on any big MMO. I don't want to risk being on the dev team's bad side. Yeah, I hear that, for sure. Especially if you got as much history in your account as I do. Because I got almost a full squad, a full Alliance army, and a full Horde army. With as much time as I've invested in the game. So I've got one of every Horde tune, every class. And I started getting 2 of a couple of them. So like Druids and Warriors. But then also I started making it all of every Alliance class as well. So yeah, I'd be very sad if I lost that. So that was part of the reason why you never saw me playing Classic servers a whole lot on stream. But I'd be lying if I said I didn't dabble. I definitely dabbled. Come on, we gotta beat the server shutdown. Yes, keep coming to me. Kind of blew mana conservation out of the way. Still need to conserve mana so we can keep pulling. Look, it says 5 minutes left to level. We got 11 minutes left before the server shutdown. We're gonna cut it close. Come on, come on, come on. We've got almost 3 hours of parsing captured to give us this time to level here. We'll judge that righteousness because it was falling off. I'm gonna continue. Just XP, that's all we're concerned with here. I'm scared blues are dropping and I'm not looting them, but we're gonna have to just take that one for the team. Come on, go. Yes, get some redoubt. Every time I block, I'm doing damage back to him. Is fatigue a thing in Classic? I'm sure it is. I think there are a lot of people who hit level 60 and just called it a wrap. But there's definitely a handful of us, like including myself, that hit like level 30 to 40 and close to the level 40 range and just re-rolled a different tune. That's not to say I won't ever go back to that hunter that I initially rolled, but I wouldn't say it was because of fatigue. It was more because I started seeing paladins and I got excited, so I decided to roll a paladin myself. I played a paladin ever since Burning Crusade, and had I known about them in Classic, I probably would have played them in Classic as well. But yeah, I think /who 55 to 60. This is how many people have hit level 60 on our server. And these are just of the people that are online right now. It's more than half of a page of the /who window. And then all these other people are close to hitting it as well. But yeah, I'm starting to see people spamming for BRD and a lot of lower Blackrock Spire and upper Blackrock Spire groups So I think the ones that are hitting 60 are actually running stuff. Alright, I'm just gonna preemptively pop that health potion there. So we may have overextended a little. Oh, into edge of the map fatigue, the debuff. I don't know actually. Was there not one back in the day? I think fatigue is still a thing, I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to test that out one day. Usually anytime I've tested it out before, it was all by accident. I guess a good way to check would be just like a low B night elf trying to fly to Aberdeen or Darkshore. If you didn't have fatigue, then you should be able to make that swim. That's a pretty long swim though. We top off properly here. We got our seal, we got our blessing. Let's pull. Alright, this may not be a good idea. Let's get further back. We'll kill the little guy first. I just went ahead and burned a judgment so he'd die quicker. Now I'll take out the big one. He may call this one over here though. Ooh, nice crit. Yeah, my experience in Classic is very limited. I leveled one character back then. I had two actually. I had an Alliance Priest up to 56, and I went Mage. I think I got the Mage to I want to say I got the Mage to level 60, I'm not sure. But the Mage was Horde and the Priest was Alliance. And then BC dropped. That's all I could remember. And then once BC dropped, I rolled Paladin, the Blood Elf Pally. And that's whenever I started learning the deeper core mechanics of the game. When Burning Crusade dropped. We freed up a bag slot just now by eating that potion. So he just called his friend. Go ahead and consecrate since we got both of them here. Come on, come on. We're racing the clock. We got 3 minutes left to ding. And we got 6 minutes left on the server. Damn, did you see that? I couldn't carry this. This is a defense shield too. Oh fuck, I don't know. What do I want to get? This is 4 silver. And this is worth 11 silver, so that's an easy win. Don't make me decide. I'm trying to level here. Come on. Come on. Ding before the server. Hurry. We're just killing. I need to stop looting. Riverfall says, I don't get Classic. I mean, it has none of the expansions and the PvP is still in BFA. Yeah, there's phases they're releasing for Classic. So right now we're in 1.12. So actually I want to say it's 1.13 even. But we're in that phase right now. That's phase 1. And PvP and the honor system and all that stuff is supposed to be released in phase 2. And I guess the idea behind that is giving people a chance to level up without getting ganked for honor in phase 1. Because once phase 2 hits, everybody's available to kill everybody for honor on a leaderboard. I remember going to the website, to the WoW website, even on my mage back in vanilla to check that leaderboard. And if you're plus or minus 5 levels of the person you're killing, you can get honor from killing them. So something Blue Strider brought up the other day was that once you get to level 47, from 47 to 60, I guess it's going to be, I want to say it's even 45 to 60, but from 47 to 60 is going to be pretty hard to level, considering you're going to be worth honor to all the geared level 60s. All the pre-raid best in slot level 60s can go out and just pretty much spawn camp you and get honor from killing you. So there is some worry with 47 to 60 whenever phase 2 hits. But I don't know if it's going to be that bad. You'd have to be somewhere where people are actually killing you, and you have to remain there to be killed, and not have friends come help you out to kill the people that are trying to kill you. You just feel like BFA is like classic plus better. Yeah, I agree. BFA is a more polished game, but a lot of the mechanics and stuff like that, the way hit rating worked and dodge, block, and parry and crushing blows and all the core mechanics of the game in classic are very much like it's harder in some sense. And it's not that like classic is even harder or easier. It's more like it's time consuming. So like even just sitting out here grinding these mobs, like it could be argued that grinding mobs is more time efficient to level than actually questing or doing dungeons. So like there's definitely more of a grind aspect in the game in the classic, and some people like that, but like also what I care more about is like reputation. And like whenever you're running stuff with people, you'll see a lot of the same people doing the same stuff normally. Like if you're in like the Night Elf starting area and you made your first character, there's like the handful of people that you start in that area with that are like trolling in general chat. You'll start seeing those people later on as you level up. They'll start to whittle out themselves. And yeah, look, I'm cutting it really close to the server shutdown. Ah, that's explaining the grind challenge. See ya. Alright man, take it easy. The stream's about to go down anyways. I don't know if we're gonna beat the timer here. Oh god, it's so close. But yeah, what I like about Classic the most is the fact that there's not any cross-server LFG system. The people that are on your server are the people that you run with, and there's more of a chance you see the same people. Like, you see the same trolls, so you know to avoid grouping with them. And then you see the same good players, so you know to friend those guys. So your reputation definitely precedes you a lot more on a closed off system with grouping as far as the servers are concerned. And I've already seen that a few times, like on my hunter whenever I was leveling up, I would do this little thing where people would be chatting and it'd be like, Night Elf starting music intensifies, because like they'd start chatting about just random stuff. And the nostalgia and things like that would be overcoming me with the chat the way it used to be and the chat the way it had appeared now. 45 seconds, I don't think we're gonna ding in time, son of a bitch. Our XP per hour suffered at a certain point. Come on. We're not gonna make it. Oh no, all that work. The server's timer is a lot faster than my XP tracker's timer. We're still 3% away from level here. I think I may have slowed down. Damn. Ragaga. Come on. 15 seconds. I don't think we'll kill this thing in 15 seconds. No. And with that, folks, we're going to wrap up today's episode of Elude Stalwart playing World of Warcraft Classic. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. And until next time, we'll see y'all later. Peace. Later, Pink Rose.